So this particular video shows you how to access the budget planning system, the BPS system. So the login screen and the URL that you see up there is how you get to it. Then you hit the login, or you put in your login information as given by some of the examples on the documents that Kathy had sent you, or that Finance has sent you. Hit login, go to working forecast, and you'll notice that your job numbers are blank 9 times out of 10. So you have to go to the magnifying glass, click on that, input your contract number. So we use code 50 as our example. Hit search, then scroll down and select the active CLINS job IDs. So I'm going to select mine. Hit OK. They will then populate the window at the right here. And as you can see, when one's highlighted, when one's selected, it will be bold. So you can select any of the job number IDs. Most programs will probably have one travel and one labor CLIN or job ID. So two different ones normally. Some may have more. To get detailed information about your contract and other things, this is a good place to start. Click on this box. It pulls up a hierarchy of information, starting with contract information at the top, contract ID number. More importantly, something to look at is your current funding on the contract, which is located here. And then if you go farther down, the invoice entity information is basically just information about the organization we have the contract with, the contract number. Below that is the contract line item information, the CLIN information. As you can see, this is CLIN 3. It's a labor CLIN. The actual value, I like to look at this funding value. The actual funding value of that particular CLIN is $871,000. So just to show what your limit is, to ensure that what's in the system agrees with what we show as the funding portion of the CLIN for the contract. So go ahead and close this. One thing to remember, click on period of performance. It'll automatically populate the dates below with the months of the period of performance of the contract. Right now you can see I've already put in some plans for this particular top CLIN that's in bold. You see myself and Eric Breck and Dion Robb names down there and hours put in for them. And when those hours are put in, they are actually multiplied, with their totals are multiplied by the rates. And you'll see at the upper left the revenue or the actual estimate at completion, the EAC, if those hours are executed exactly like that. So you also see some grayed out hours. That means that some of those months have already been inputted and made as actuals, and we'll talk about that in another video. So let's just go over how to input new hours. So let's pretend I pull up one of the CLINs that has no one on it, or at least how about this one? Has one on there now, but when I want to add someone else, move over here to click on Add. Go to last name of the employee. Let's use Karen England. Select. So you hit search. It populates the lower part of the table here. Hit select to actually have her populate the area here, and then start putting in her hours, which could be 180 for a few months. So full time for a few months. Remember to hit save, and after you hit save, you see how the dates or the amount right now is 32,000. It's going to go up after we hit save, because then it saves her hours into the system. Actually, I forgot something. You'd have to make the pay type, pay code regular. JAMIS is pretty finicky that you have to have everything put in there. And then hit save, and you'll see that those dollars will then change from 32,000 to 89,000. That means everything on this highlighted job number, those hours during that period of performance, will give you an EAC of 89,383. So you might go, oh Eric, how do I know the entire people plan across all those job numbers, which means everything on plan for the contract? You can click over here in this window that says all jobs. You click on that. It then populates the EAC, all your plans all those hours for all your people that currently have in there is 650. But if you wanted to check per just a particular CLIN, you would uncheck this or a particular job number, and you could check 89,000 for that one. If I click on this one, it then changes it 237,000 in the AC window for that one. So that's the basic example.